we are now going to assemble and attach the battery and the Pi using Velcro, double stick tape, into this part of the container. And the placement's kind of important because the cables may or may not fit correctly. So you probably want to try connecting the cables first and make sure that the locations are gonna fit right. So the solar panel goes to the battery because it charges the battery. So I think that's pretty good. The door will close and open like that. No problem. Now I kind of made a little bit of a mess here, but as I said before, I needed this little extra adapter piece so I can go one side to the Raspberry Pi, and that's this one, and one side to the battery, which is this one. So let me just unplug this off of here so we can see. So this is going to go from the battery, and it's going to go through the switch, and then it's going to go back over here and turn on and off the Raspberry Pi. So here, I think it fits. We could do this one or two ways. I could either move the battery down here and this up here, but the problem with that is the top connector of the solar panel will then hit. It's because it's a bit high. It was going to hit that. I'm not going to shut so easily. It might work actually. Let's see it. Let's see. Well, no. Well, actually, it might work. Might work. Well, or slide the other way. This is thinner. So the thinner piece I'm going to use next to this connector here. And then this I'm going to put over here. Okay, so let's just see that it all fits. And then if it all fits, I will take the Velcro and we'll attach it. So this will go to one of the connectors here. And it looks like that's not a bad fit. Yeah, this will fit here. This will connect here. And these two pieces can go here. This connector, when it comes over and hits this side here, it's a little bit thinner, so it should fit. Yeah, and we'll put the Velcro on this other side over here so it's not sticking up more like this at an angle as opposed to the whole thing sticking up. Okay, so just going to cut the Velcro, and we're going to put one piece on the back, one piece on the ground, one piece on the battery, one piece on the bottom of the box. I like to use a knife to cut these, only because when I use a pair of scissors, it gums up the scissors so much. But however you do it, just cut some pieces, and we'll call it good. So for this, maybe about like that. There we go. Pretty much. And you can turn it over. There's one piece of that. It's going to be the same for the battery. So for the battery, we'll use kind of the same kind of side. And there's two pieces. Now let's get the other sides. About the same size, why not? There's one. There's two. That's it for this. It's really optional if you like the fuzzy side down or the fuzzy side on the piece here. I like to put it like the less fuzzy side down, so if it gets dirt on it, it's easier to get off. But you can go either way. So we have two pieces and two pieces. These two are going to go here and here, and these two will go for the battery. Get those over there. Just again, pull off the covering with your fingernail. Or in my case, use a knife to put this off. Ooh. And break the piece at the same time. Very nice. And it's going to go right about here. You can probably see it. See that? One piece right in there. Push it down, make sure it's on there good. It's on there good. This piece here is going to go here. I'm going to try not to... Now I've noticed here, like on this piece here, some of the Velcro wasn't sticking very well. And I've noticed that it's the tape, the glue is gone, and you can see it. The glue is missing in part of this. And I'm just going to cut that off, actually, because it's just a little bit... just cut that off. Because it's not going to stick very well. So the glue is on there better. And I'll put that on here. Yay. And this is going to go like that. And you'll see now it's pretty well stuck, but it can still be removed. That's the idea. If you need to take it off at some point, you can. Move my little knife blade off of there. All right, let's do the same thing with the battery. Again, I like to put this part on the bottom of the box. You may choose to do it differently. Boy, these are hard to get off. Now, I am going to put the piece of Velcro closer to this edge, so when this box comes over, the battery will close, or the box will close well with this little piece over here. So it'll stick up a little at an angle. It's just better, I think, that way. And again, I had the same problem here where some of this Velcro is not really stuck on here. I'm going to just trim it off with my knife. Yeah, this one's not so bad, actually. Leave it on. But you can see some of the sticky stuff is missing, but so be it. I'm just going to put it over here. All right, here we have it. Let's see if it closes. I'm going to plug it in and see if everything fits. So this here would go to the battery. This is the switch. One half of the switch goes here. The other switch powers the Pi. So I'll just pull it off and do it. And this piece will go into the Pi. And once this is in, you shouldn't have to turn it off again. All right. Now, you can see here there's both a blue light and a red light, which means it's on. However, if I hit the switch, I should be able to turn that on and off. As you can see, the red light went off, so the Pi is no longer powered. And move this back up a little bit over here to this corner. Let's see if it closes. And it's actually just a little off. I'm going to pull this piece of tape off here. I'm going to move this connector piece over like that. And close it. There we go. Not bad. Yep. Just about right. So you can look at that. Your battery may be a different size. It may be a longer, thinner one, in which case you won't have this problem. But you can see that works quite well. And that, my friends, is that. And if you decide you don't like this piece moving around a little bit, you can put a piece of sticky tape underneath here. Put a piece of tape there, or you can just leave it. It's fine. You're not going to obviously use this too often. You just once a day or whenever you turn this thing on and off.